Hello and welcome to the 9-1 News, the headlines.
Trudeau says Canada, NATO need to avoid all-out war with Russia. Russia accused of breaking law with cluster bomb raid. Legendary Australian spinner Shane Warne dies of suspected heart attack. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Friday his government does not want to see escalation of the Russia-Ukrainian war that would pull NATO forces into direct conflict with Russia in Eastern Europe. Speaking to the reporters at a transit announcement in Mississauga, Trudeau said Canada and its allies are focused on delivering economic body blows to the Russian economy as payback for the invasion and are not going to establish a no-fly zone over Ukraine. A NATO-enforced no-fly zone would mean Western forces would be responsible for keeping Russian warplane out of the skies over Ukraine. That could result in direct combat between NATO forces and the Russian military, a dramatic escalation of the war. Russia was accused yesterday of using cluster bombs, widely banned artillery in Ukraine as its forces escalated air and ground attacks on key cities. Jens Stoltenberg, the NATO Secretary General, said, "We have seen the use of cluster bombs and reports of use of other types of weapons which would be in violation of international law." Speaking in Brussels, Stoltenberg added that NATO and its allies are collecting information and monitoring very closely what is going on in Ukraine. NATO would not be drawn on the type of weapons, but an official said those responsible but be held to account. Australia cricket legend and one of the greatest leg spinners of all time, Shane Warne, has died aged 52 on Friday after a suspected heart attack in Thailand. He is survived by two daughters and a son. Warne's management released a brief statement to the Australian media, saying that he passed away in Koh Samui, Thailand, and the reason could be a suspected heart attack. Shane was found unresponsive in his villa and despite the best efforts of medical staff, but he could not be revived. The family requests privacy in this time and will provide further details in due course. The statement read, "Warne, one of the finest leg spin bowlers of all time, took 708 wickets in a career which spanned from 1992 to 2007. In the all-time highest test wicket taker list, Warne is just behind Sri Lankan legend Mathai Muralidharan's record 800 wickets. In 2007, Cricket Australia and Sri Lanka Cricket named the test series between the two sides the Warne Muralidharan's Trophy in duo honor."
On the Saturday 9-1 News from everyone here. Goodbye and take care.